professionals with us on this boat. We recognize each and every one of you, and we thank you so much for coming. We are putting you where so many people are not very familiar with, but it's all for us to have a good time, a memorable time, and also to lock down malaria as we are on it as well. So at this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, I'll hand over the microphone to the woman herself, for her to just say what's in her heart on a day like this. That we have all gathered on this boat to honor her invitation. And also to see what she's putting out into the public for us to protect ourselves, to keep ourselves well, and also to help us achieve what we need to do. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of this occasion will have to welcome us first. And after that, we'll hear it from the woman behind Emzor. Please join me in welcoming the CMD, Lagos University Teaching Hospital, LUTH, Professor Akin Oshibogun, the chairman, to welcome us all, and also declare this program open for us.
Ladies and gentlemen, for me, it is indeed a pleasure to be here this evening to celebrate with my sister, the CEO of Emzor Pharmaceuticals. She's indeed a woman of substance. She's come a very long way. Most importantly, we are gathered here today to continue the battle against malaria. I should mention that the fourth National Health Plan in Nigeria, the Walter Harkness Plan of 1946 to 56, identified malaria as one of the leading causes of mortality and morbidity in Nigeria. Although it would be a shame that some 60 years later, malaria remains one of the leading causes of morbidity and mortality in Nigeria in the year 2009. So when a giant, a pharmaceutical company, helps us in rolling out armaments in the fight against malaria, I believe that all of us should join hands with that giant so that we can get rid of malaria. Early diagnosis and prompt treatment of malaria was one preventive strategy that is very good. And that was why I said, regardless of all the traffic on the Lekki axis, I don't like coming to Lekki actually. I said I must get here this evening. And I'm happy and delighted that we are all here to join her to celebrate this new drug that she's launching. I believe that the drug will go places, and I believe that Emzor Pharmaceuticals, an established name in the industry, is putting its reputation behind this drug, and I have no doubt that it is going to be a success. I invite you to enjoy your evening. I've had the opportunity of traveling in the Niger Delta, not in luxurious boats like this. It was in open boats. And on one occasion, the boat driver decided to stop midstream. I don't know if you've traveled between Port Harcourt and Bonny or between Yenago and Brass. As a public health physician, one has had to do all that. But today, at least, this is an air-conditioned boat, and I believe being driven by highly qualified people and distinguished guests here. I'm sure we're going to have a very pleasant evening. Enjoy your evening, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Another round of applause for him. Prof, no shaking. That's why we didn't hire the Titanic. We got a smaller boat so that everybody will get to his destination and back safe and sound. And we know that Lekki is so bad, and that's why we decided to have it also on a boat. So after all the traffic on the road, you'll have time to just let your hair down and really, really have a very beautiful evening. Now, he said malaria in the last 60 years is still killing. It's killing even as we speak. But very, very brainy and intelligent people working with Emzor got together and put this drug together so that we'll all just be able to breathe and sleep well. This is another first from Emzor, like so many other drugs that they've manufactured and others have keyed into. But you know, when you're the master, you're the master. Any other person who comes after is just trailing behind you. Now, after all these years of having this organization, why did it start? Why is it so wonderful? What made it tick? What makes it tick? This woman that started it, what did she have to go through to get this far? It hasn't been easy, but it's so nice that some of us are joining up now when the ride is really beautiful and nice and it's over the lagoon. But ladies and gentlemen, we need to hear it from this woman. She's a formidable woman. She's a wonderful woman. She has received awards from here, there, and everywhere. Nigeria recognizes her as Officer of the Order of the Niger. We are proud of her. Women salute her. Men envy her. Young pharmacists aspire to be what she is. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to invite the CEO, GMD, Emzor Pharmaceuticals Nigeria, Africa, and the whole world to say something to all of us this evening before we get down later on to unveil this product, Lokmal. Please give Mrs. Stella Okobi a round of applause. You know, she's a woman of timber, caliber, bureaucracy, and everything. And yori. Please, another round of applause for her.
I'd like to say a big welcome and good evening. You can see that we are selling and we are going and no shaking. The chairman of this occasion, Professor Akine Shibudu, my younger brother and a good friend and the man that is of the moment, the CMD of youth, and other CMDs here present. The guest speakers, members of our board of directors, our colleagues in the medical profession, the doctors and nurses, the lab scientists, the pharmacists, media practitioners, management and staff of Emzor Pharmaceutical Industries. Great friends, beautiful Lokmal. And the flagging off ceremony of the lockdown malaria project.